Hey guys, another video from Fast Tech. In this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace a power supply on a PlayStation 4 Slim. Now, both of these consoles in front of me are PlayStation 4 Slims. So you might be asking, what's the difference? Everything. So on my left is a CUH2015A, and on my right is a 2115A. Now, the difference is in terms of, if you just look at them, they don't look different on the outside at all. But on the inside, all the parts are different. The power supply is different, even though they're both 4 pins. They're not interchangeable because the connectors are different. The system's still not going to turn on if you try to swap the power supply between these two models. The disk drive is also different. The hard drive is the same. There are certain other parts that are common between the two, but all the important parts, excluding the hard drive, which is the same, all the important components like the motherboard, the power supply, the disk drive, they're not interchangeable. So a CUH2015 part, a power supply or a disk drive is not going to work for a 2115 and vice versa. Now in other countries like in Europe or Asia, the model numbers are going to be different. The 2015 is a 2000, it would be a CUH 2000 A or B, and the 2115 A or B would be 2100, I believe. Yeah, it would actually be a 2100 A or 2100 B. So if you're confused about why you don't have, why your model number isn't the same, it's because you're not in US or Canada. The model numbers that I'm mentioning are for US and Canadian consoles. In your country, it might be slightly different. On our website, I'm going to put the different models on each component for power supply and disk drives and other components, so it's easy for you guys if you live in a different country and you need a part. It's going to be a lot easier for you because we're going to mention all the model numbers that our parts are compatible with. So yeah, basically today I'm going to be doing a power supply replacement, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that on a 2015 and a 2115. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it on one of these units, and the other one is going to be exactly the same. The only difference is the parts are not interchangeable, and I'll put the links in the description for the parts. If you want to buy them from us, we sell them on our website, and you can use the coupon code YouTube for a discount. So here I have the two models side by side. And again, guys, actually this is an exclusive from Fast Tech. There's no other YouTube channel or repair channel that is talking about these differences between these two consoles at the moment. So again, this is a first from Fast Tech, just like we were the first ones to show you guys how to do a power supply replacement on an Xbox One S. And there's a bunch of other videos where we've been the first ones to show you guys something. And we're proud of that. So anyways, enough of the rambling. Let's get on with it. So I have two of the models here side by side. This is a 2015A. This is a 2115B. And I'm gonna show you guys how to tell which model you have, because this is a pretty frequent and common question that I get asked on my YouTube channel and on my business phone line. So you can check the model number right over here. Right over here, right where it says Sony, right next to the power port. It's going to say Sony PlayStation 4, and right under where it says Sony, right there it says model. Right there it says model, and this one says CUH2015A. So that's how you can tell what model you have. So this one's a CUH2015A, and this one here, look at this one, right under where it says Sony PlayStation 4, it says model CUH2115B. Right under the Sony PlayStation 4 text, it says model CUH2115B, right next to the power port, right above the HDMI port. So that's how you tell what model PS4 you have, or what model PS4 Slim you have. To start disassembling it, we're going to look at the back of the console. And right here, there's going to be a warranty sticker. Okay, I've already removed that sticker. We're going to take that sticker off, and there's going to be a Torx T8H screw here, which we're going to remove with our security screwdriver. We also sell this driver on our website. This is a special tool. You can't find this usually in hardware stores. So we do sell this on our website, so do check us out for that. I'm going to put a link in the description. So we're going to remove this Torx T8 screw. Okay. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the hard drive panel. You can do that by pushing it out like this. And it'll come off. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to remove the bottom panel. And we do that by lifting it from the sides. And it's just going to come out like this. Then we can lay the console down. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to remove some screws. Okay. We're going to remove the power supply. So we're going to remove this screw. I'm going to remove these two screws here. Like so. And this one here. Okay, then we're going to flip the console over. Okay. And we're going to remove this top cover. We're going to remove this top cover by grabbing it from the front and then just lifting, and it's going to come right off. Okay. Then, to remove the power supply, we're going to have to remove these screws here. There's 4 Phillips and then 2 Torx screws. And then there's 1 small screw that holds the antenna in as well. Like so. I'm going to remove the Phillips screws. This screw here is shorter than these screws that hold the power supply in. As you'll notice, these ones are longer. And if I remove the antenna cable, or the screw for the antenna, this one's much shorter than the rest of the ones, rest of the screws. So you might want to keep that in mind when reassembling it. We're going to lift the antenna up gently and then pull it out. There's a cable that runs through the power supply here. Okay. Right here, there's a cable. We're going to unroute that cable. We're going to lift the power supply from the front like so. Okay. Once you start lifting the power supply, be careful. Okay, there's a connector right here that connects to the power supply. Okay. You have to remove this connector. And we're going to remove it by pulling on it. Wiggle and pull. And it's going to come out from the power supply, and now it's released. Just like that. That's our old power supply. And now we're going to replace this with a new power supply. Okay, once we've removed the old power supply, we're going to put our Fastech power supply in. And so for a 2015A power supply, or 2015 model, or 2000 slim model, the power supply that we're using here is an ADP. It's an ADP 160CR, and it says right here. And again, in European countries or Asian countries, the power supply model numbers are different as well, but these are interchangeable. So if you buy it from us, even though it's a North American console, this power supply is going to work for you because these power supplies are able to do 110 volts and 220 volts. So that's the beauty of them. So the PS4 Slim COH 2000 models and 2015A and 15B models use an ADP 160CR, and the 2115 models use an ADP 160ER instead of a CR. So that would be a 160ER for a PS4 Slim, CUH 2115A or 2115B, or a CUH 2100A or 2100B. You're going to use an ADP 160ER. And this tutorial applies to both PS4 Slims, but the only difference is the power supplies are different. Even though the plugs look the same, they're not interchangeable. So we're gonna go ahead and install our new power supply in. We're gonna connect this cable here again in the front. Okay, it only goes in one way, so be mindful of that. And reconnect it. Reroute the antenna cable. And make sure it's sitting under the power supply and not sticking out of your console once you reassemble everything. Okay, there you go. And once you've installed the power supply, make sure the antenna cable, or make sure the antenna sits like this, like that. That's how it should be sitting. Gonna reinstall the screws. And you'll notice that one side screw is longer than the other. Okay, so be mindful of that as well. We're going to install the screw, or we're going to reinstall the screw for the antenna. I'm going to flip the console over. Reinstall these screws here. Okay, so now we have all the screws in, we can start reinstalling the case. Okay, I'm going to install the bottom piece, and the front goes in first at the bottom. Got to make sure it's lined up, and then you just push till these clips click in. I'm going to flip it over on the other side. The back for the top goes on first. This side goes on first. And then angle it and then push from the front. Then we're going to stand it up. We're going to reinstall the hard drive cover. Okay, like this. And then finally, install our Torx screw back in. And we're done. Just like that. And again, guys, I'm going to put a link in the description for the power supply, both models. And so do check us out if you need those or any other tools, including this Torx T8H screwdriver that you're going to need to take your console apart. We sell all these tools, everything you need, on our website, www.fasttech.ca. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you want to receive notifications. And don't forget to like our videos and comment on them. We try to respond to as many comments as humanly possible. And also don't forget to check out our website if you need any parts, tools, or repair services if you don't want to do it yourself at www.fasttech.ca, and I'll catch you in the next one.